Look at this. There are 4,152 subscribers in my trading group, and we're killing it. I got a few shout outs to give on my trading group. This person stated, signed up for VIP Elite, took your suggestion. I doubled my money in less than a week. This person, I'm up $58,000 in 10 days. Chris, thanks a lot for everything. I'm 3 or 4 months in the group. I've turned $4,000 into 65 grand. 65 G's out of 4,000. It's more than 10x. He more than 10x'd his money in the group. This person, I'm up $10,000 in the last week. I've got a cryptocurrency trading group. I've got 6 chat groups where everybody's calling out breakouts, posting charts, working together to trade this market. I've got 41 videos in a playlist. If you don't know anything about trading at all, nothing, you can watch these videos. You'll be making profitable trades. Number one reason why people join my trading group is I post profitable trading setups every single day, and we've been killing it. If you guys want to join the cryptocurrency trading group, you want to pay in crypto, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. I'll get you set up and in the group today. You pay for 6 months in crypto, you get a 20% discount. You pay for the year in crypto, you get an additional month for free and a 30% discount. If you do want to pay with a card month to month on a monthly basis, you can do so. There's a Patreon link that's in the description. This is Tezos up 72%. You can see here's the setup posted. Here's 52% out of link. Again, bought the breakout down here. Here's the setup. Here's Ethereum, 57% gains out of Ethereum. Here's the setup. Bitcoin Cash broke out 60% gains over time. I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto daily. Before we jump into this video, I want to ask you guys to smash a like button for me. If you came into cryptocurrency to make life-changing money, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to keep you updated daily on the news that moves the markets. That's the important news. And I'm going to show you some news today that's moved the markets, and I've got some news that's going to move the markets real soon in a setup for one of these altcoins. Jumping right into the market today in crypto. Bitcoin weekly chart. I said, man, is this a bullish retest? Like on the weekly, price action came back down here and touched this upper trend line potentially. I pulled the measure move earlier, and it's about 18,300 based on this idea. I mean, you got volume breakout confirmation. See what happens. Bitcoin. This is a 1 hour chart. So yesterday I talked to you guys. I was looking for this move. I mean, it ran out of room. Of course there's a move coming. I'll show you a cleaned up version. Kind of what it's come down to is essentially this is a bullish ascending triangle, right? Got this breakout to the upside now. I mean, potentially came down and tapped this support level. Your stochastic RSI is now oversold. You had a head and shoulders right here. I nailed this call, this move to the downside here a little bit ago. You got a bearish MACD cross, which has been confirmed here. 64% chance this breaks higher, right? I mean, this is a bullish pattern. Bullish target 17,200. Okay, if you see a break below this diagonal trend line, chances are you're going to see 14,200. So big swing coming. This pattern is going to run out of room in about 2 days. I mean, normally these triangles break when they're about 75% full, and we're there. I mean, so this could happen any day now. So just make sure I have a plan in place when it comes to Bitcoin. I've got some amazing shout outs in my trading group. This stuff is just awesome. This person, actually, I think he is just a subscriber on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. I'm going to help you guys make a ton of money in this market. He's 16 years old, and he traded a link setup I gave you guys the other day. And he put some leverage behind it. He made 30%. Easy money because of you. I'm so impressed. This person, 42% in 2 hours on, I think this should be LRC, loop ring, LRC. 42% in 2 hours on loop ring. Again, easy money. This is these altcoins, these small caps, right? These small caps, when I talk about altcoins, the large caps aren't moving. Small caps is where the money's being made right now. So focus on this idea. This person reached out and he said, so he sent me his portfolio now. He's got about $7,900. I said, dude, you made $4,000 in a month? That's huge. I mean, $4,000 in a month, it's for most people, that's a good chunk. Right? If you want to join the trading group, go to my website, cryptorev.net, for all the information. This is CRV. setup we had traded. This thing had gotten completely demolished. Bossable double bottom. Guess what happened? Boom. Breakout to the upside. 58% gains on CRV. Shapeshift came out and they delisted privacy coin Zcash over regulatory concerns. They also delisted Monero and Dash. Again, the concern is like, what kind of regulations? I mean, remember, eventually, like, they're going to want to track every single crypto transaction, right? Just because that's how they are. And like these privacy coins kind of circumventing that idea. So what's the fate of these privacy coins? You just have to think that if you're all in privacy coins, it might be something to consider. Shout out to this person, sent me a copy of his setup. He's got a copy of our PDF on his laptop. He's got, it looks like a TV, second screen, laptop, a couple of cell phones. Bull run ready. You got a nice little setup. I'm curious from you guys, like, are you guys trading on your phones, tablets, iPads, laptops, PCs? Like, what does your trading station look like? What do you trade on? You know, how it's real important for me. I kind of took things to the next level when I started to get real organized years ago. And I realized, like, this is a business. The more organized, I can't just go to work one day and just be like, yeah, I'll just wing it. I'll just bring my cell phone, take some notes. If you're watching 20 YouTube videos every day, you got to get organized. Now, Qtum came out promoting an efficient blockchain economy with Google Cloud. Big news with Google. BitThumb announces a listing of Sand, and Sand pumped on this idea. I have a setup on this. So this is news that I talked to you guys about previously. Strat. We talked about this. The mainnet launch is tomorrow. We talked about this twice on 2 occasions, 2 videos. Okay, and then Binance came out and they announced, hey, we're going to support the token swap. So anytime you have a mainnet launch or mainnet release or any type of hard fork, when these exchanges, especially major exchanges like Binance, when they come out and they say, hey, we're going to support this, and most coins, if they're listed on the exchange, they're going to do that, right? So when they come out with that announcement, it's going to help pump the price as well. So this took place, you know, which obviously people were expecting. You have to know to expect this stuff. Like, you guys make sure to take notes when you watch these videos, understand this idea. So I talked to you guys about this twice, right? Strat set up right here. I started talking to you guys about it here. I mean, Strat ran from 37 cents up to 62 cents, right? Really what I'm getting at here is I want you guys to get organized. Get a whiteboard. Have a trading strategy. This news that I talked to you about, it moves the markets. Any big news catalyst coming, put it on, especially now. All the news is at the end of the quarters, on the roadmaps, on these altcoins. And so you'll find that the news, the hype, is about to pick up on these altcoins over the next week, 2 weeks. Because remember, even though like it's December is heavy, anything on December 1st is going to start running anytime now, right? Strat was obviously middle of November. There's a couple other, and I have a setup for you with the mainnet launch coming. This is Venus protocol, and I talked to you guys about it before. So the mainnet launch is going to happen on November 24th. Right now, you've got a falling wedge. I mean, this is not buy now, right? This is buy the breakout. So now you got this trend line coming up here, right? And so, you know, as long as Bitcoin doesn't make any crazy moves, there's a high probability that you get some type of bounce and move to the upside. Tico Tuari came out with his picks today, and so I was like in the group, I was like, just don't buy the top. Like, these coins are all going to pump crazy, and nobody can figure out why. I mean, Dash had a nice technical pattern behind it, inverse head and shoulders, but he was talking about Dash. These are his picks. He did the guy that does 5 coins to 5 million. These are his picks: Zcash, Atom, Loki, Dash, Uni, STX, right? And so you can see Dash pumped crazy, which, I mean, it's a large market cap coin. It's hard to move this price action. You can see STX pumped crazy. And I was like, oh yeah? You guys know this is Sparta? This is freaking Sparta. Because I had a Sparta pick. Let me find it. Yeah. So I posted this. You can see on the 10th of November, yesterday, CBC, cryptobitcoinchris published Sparta BNB. This is in the innovation zone on Binance. Sparta, boom, 61% gains in a day. in a day. This is Sparta. Okay, so let's talk back about Bitcoin. This is the 15-minute chart I've been talking to you guys about. There's this tiny little head and shoulders that did play out. You have to be bullish on as far as Bitcoin goes until this lower trend line breaks. It's lower. Yeah, I mean, you can see there's buyers down here, but I mean, look, they're all stacked above it. Like these whales. Look, you got at 16,100, you got 1,000 Bitcoin in sales. 16,000, you got 800 Bitcoin in sales. You know, 329, 515. I mean, you got a couple thousand Bitcoin right here on Binance sell orders. Analysts expect explosion past 500 as Ethereum nears crucial resistance. And so this is Ethereum. I gave you guys this setup before it broke out. I mean, potentially you got about 5% out of it, formed this rising wedge, rising channel, broke to the downside. Bottom line here is this. They're $518. There's $550. There's a lot of upside here because Ethereum 2.0 is coming. Ethereum did a real good job kind of running higher as Bitcoin was running higher earlier today. So, yeah, at this point, there'll be some type of small falling wedge right here. Maybe you get, you know, bounce here, continuation to the upside. If this lower trend line breaks right here, again, start to get worried because, I mean, it's building kind of a rising wedge potentially at this point. Altcoins could see a raging bull market if Bitcoin continues trading sideways. And so that's the question is, will this pattern just become some type of ranging pattern? If it does break to the downside, will it just become this range? And if it does, if Bitcoin just ranges here really slow, like these altcoins will continue to take off. Bitcoin breaks higher, like the altcoin, it'll steal the show again, right? If it breaks higher, it'll steal the show from the altcoins. It'll be all eyes on Bitcoin once again. Institutional money is pumping the DeFi markets back up. This is Polychain Capital. They're the 10th largest holder of YFI. I definitely think DeFi is going to be hot throughout the entirety of the bull run. I mean, DeFi, it already has been, right? That's the coins that we're focused on buying in the group are all the DeFi coins are pumping crazy, period. One of the largest Bitcoin whales in history just moved 225 million in Bitcoin. Sometimes these stories and these news articles, they're just a bunch of noise because the whale involved could have possibly been an institution or a crypto custodian managed Bitcoin on behalf of its clients. Like, they don't really know. The entity could have been shifting crypto assets across multiple wallets for security purposes. Like, I used to be like just all about this information. Like, dude, this is it. This is big. There's all these big moves. And really, this happens all the time. None of the wallets in question have known links to a company that invests or works in the crypto industry. And so they really just don't even know. It's just a big move. I mean, what are you supposed to do here? Curl up in a little ball? You have no idea why. I wouldn't even worry about it, right? I wouldn't even pay attention to it. If you don't know who it's coming from and where it's going, like, how could you even begin to speculate? David Schwartz of Ripple reveals he lost over $300,000 trading completely worthless altcoins. I can guarantee that David Schwartz lost 10 times this amount, easy, holding XRP. So why is this a story? I mean, why does this even make sense to print this story, right? Vechain starts 23% weekly growth as Chinese officials talk usage post-epidemic. So what they're talking about is there's Vechain, DNVGL Global, and a province in China. We're talking about global risk management. They're essentially trying to revamp the public health system in the wake of the panic situation. The supply chain logistics are targeted. They want to target import traceability and certification. So they're looking for this like post-crisis response idea here. And so they're proposing this 4-pronged approach to public health management, basically stating that, Vechain could be used to help with this situation as far as a digital management tool goes. So someone from Vechain stating we're a strong candidate for improving the existing models because Vechain will ensure transparency, security, and credibility of all the critical information. And so blockchain's definitely the future. It'd be great to see Vechain take over and run with this. A lot of upside coming for Vechain. They stay in the news. I got a good setup on Vechain right now. Good setup. When it takes off, it's going to move. If you like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below, hit the bell for notifications. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.